this, man. Gotta hide down.
Does it look like I have a big...
Not bigger than man.
Oh. Do not put that on a blooper reel.
Just the intro. Does it look like I'm a big...
Not that I have to have it look like it. I mean, it's nice, it's grand, right? It's grand.
Oh, does it look bulky?
What I meant to say was, does it look awkward? Don't be awkward. Don't be shy. Be fun.
Stop looking! He's looking down, just chatting then. What's happening?
Just telling it to be grand.
How long have you been there? Since you were born.
What's that? I discovered this thing. This new thing.
The balls. Let's go.
What's the crack? You're watching the Labtv. I'm Bubba Shakespeare. I'm here with James McShane. That is your name. He's a dancing fiend. Tell me what's the crack?
What is the story, people?
Oh, yes, you have a mic. I don't need to be given.
Oh,
yeah.
We're all rigged up here. You don't know what happens behind the scenes.
So, alright, tell us, right? Tell the people what exactly you do.
Well, I am a DJ / pirate radio presenter. So
you present the radio to pirates?
No. Unfortunately not. We don't have eye patches.
So for people who don't know what a pirate radio station is, if there's any of those people that exist, what is that?
Yeah, it's illegal. But don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone.
Secret, alright? Say nothing to nobody about nothing.
No, what it is it's just like some stations there's like Kiss FM, Klub FM, all different kind of ones. You could tell by the frequency.
Yeah.
Right, so they're all at the end of the band, the start of the band. They're nowhere near the legals.
Okay, okay, right. So
you get it.
It's illegal, but you stay out of the way of the legal stations.
You stay out of the way. And then whatever you got to play is yours.
So you don't have to...
So you don't have a set list.
Good.
So you can go on, and then it's all down to linking and you're talking. If you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not.
So you get to express yourself, your actual self. Like, you can play a tune that you like to play.
It gets me in good spirits.
So you don't have to follow a system. You can follow it.
And that's what I love about pirate radio, the freedom of it.
You are your own system.
Just as long as I don't blow up.
Yeah. Well, don't blow up, sir.
No, and not really. You alright there?
I'm grand, yeah.
We're not going to blow up anything
no,
soon.
Let's not, no.
So yeah, that's what it is really. And then I'm just an ordinary DJ, a performer.
Yeah, man.
A party DJ.
Party DJ?
Yeah.
So when was your last DJ set?
Well, I do like 21sts and stuff like that, you know, what have you, weddings, all that kind of stuff. So it's all good. They're messy, but they do, like, you know.
Do you have a Facebook page?
I do not have anything like that. Because
if people are trying to contact you, where would they contact you?
They'll find me.
Yeah.
They will find me. But no, it's Facebook really. James McShane is the name. Smudge, Instagram. I'm on that. You on that? Bubba looks at women on that as well.
No, I don't.
Cut out.
I used to look at women on it, and now I've evolved past that need. So it's still on my feed.
So where do you go for your women?
Life. I let it present itself.
Oh yeah. So
yeah.
What way would you approach and all that? Like, where would you best approach them? Pubs? Or on the street? You're that type of fella. Do you need confidence? Do you need Dutch courage?
No.
So you got the personality.
When I was younger, I needed Dutch courage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, didn't we all?
Yeah.
We just made complete and utter idiots out of ourselves back in the days, like.
Well, where I'm currently at, right, with this whole thing, is that I no longer need validation, and I no longer feel needy or insecure about myself.
So you're open and honest.
Yeah, open, honest, caring and kind is what I really just care about, really. And anything else that falls, anything that presents itself is an opportunity to learn and grow. Like, I've had some romantic disappointments in the last few months, but they're only disappointments because I was choosing to see them as a disappointment. And once I found the lesson, it was easy to be like, all right, okay, and accept it. And I've taken from every experience I've ever had, which we all do, and brought it to the next. You know, and the older you get, the easier it is too, because
you think so? I think it's the older you get, the worse it is. No?
Why is that?
Because they think like they wouldn't have as many opportunities as when you're young and wild and free, you know.
I think life gets a bit simpler.
Because if you're kind of like a 40-year-old man, they're like, You know, what has he got to offer, like, as opposed to when you're young, wild and free and bubbly, and the women love you. Like, what do you think, right? The women, like, to get, this has just turned out to be a women conversation, but what do you think they look for in the, do you think they go for the personality, or do you think they go for what you have, like, or?
Right, okay, well, okay, it depends on the individual, doesn't it?
True.
I would find, from my own experience, that women like certainty. Certainty. If a man is certain, if you're certain, if you're confident and outgoing.
Yeah.
And if you are the alpha male, but not the alpha male as in the guy who wants to fight everybody, as in if you're a leader. If you're a leader,
you're there to protect and serve.
Yeah, I mean, if you can look after yourself and you're a leader, that's attractive in itself.
Yeah.
You know, and if you find yourself attractive, then of course they'd find you attractive as well.
So you just need plenty of confidence. So that's what it comes down to, isn't it?
Yeah, confidence, really. But an understanding of yourself and comfort with your own skin and comfort with who you are. Because everybody is a reflection of where you're at. You know, if you think of girlfriends you've had in the past, they were a reflection of where you were back then.
Yeah.
Like, I look at the universe in terms of, I'm the universe and you're the universe.
Yeah.
Trigger is the universe. Fortune is the universe. So everybody that you meet is you. They're just representing a part of you that you need to understand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's logical, but it works, yeah.
So if you choose to learn from the past experiences of yourself, you could say. You
learn from them and better them? Yeah.
Find what...
High
five. If you figure out what you didn't enjoy and go, okay, the next time I'm going to enjoy this more, and I'm going to be less jealous, or I'm going to be less needy, or this time I'm going to look for somebody who has this value. You know?
Yeah.
Whereas for myself, when I was younger, I needed validation, so all I was looking for was a pretty person.
Yeah. And were you trying to better yourself? Did you go for the whole show off kind of thing as well? You were kind of like flashy. Like when it comes down to music, right?
Maybe so.
Like my downfall, right? From being a DJ, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, I blend in with a lot of parties, right? But girls think DJs then have all this. The DJ look, the DJ, all the tunes, women. But then that's a bad fault for when you actually want to settle down.
I hear your pain 100% because I get that from being a singer.
Because you know the way girls talk, and my buddy here, Trigger, he'll tell you, girls talk. But when they do talk, right, it's kind of like, oh, he's a DJ. He mixes with parties, he mixes with alcohol. Worst downfall ever to becoming a DJ, I think. Because
they have a perception of who they think you are already.
Yeah. But that's just that's over looking at other DJs that are in nightclubs, as opposed to, well, I suppose like it's the alcohol as well and the party environment, you know.
If I can give you advice on that, like I journeyed through that one as well.
Yeah.
Like in the past, I've met some girls that I really liked, but I had the idea that I was a certain kind of person, just because I sing, because I would be the front man. Like
that's the thing.
They expect you to be a certain way, but when you're not that way, then
in real life, because it's kind of a character you create. Like, do you know what I think about DJing?
Yeah.
You create yourself the whole time. Same as a performer, I suppose.
Same in life, though.
In life as well,
Same in life.
So it's kind of the same with everything, but when it comes down to DJing and music, it's always up to date. So you're always being creative about everything, like, isn't it?
Yeah, but if you can separate the two, or not separate the two, but transcend one into the next, like. I've managed to bring the personality I have on stage into my life now.
Nice.
So if I'm always myself now.
Yeah.
You know? It's not you see me on stage.
So you have a lot of confidence as well in life as well.
Yeah.
That's
now
cool.
It doesn't mean I don't get sad or I don't feel upset or I don't feel disappointed. Of course I do.
Yeah.
But it's just a different kind of disappointment. It still hurts, but not as long. It's like I heard this great quote. There's a clip in a movie where this guy quenches a match with his finger. And he just... finest, and your man goes, did that not hurt you? He goes, yeah, it did, but the trick is to know it's going to hurt you. You know?
Yeah, I like it.
You're going to quench it, but you know it's going to hurt, so it's grand, you're prepared. So he quenched it did hurt, but he didn't react because he knew it was going to happen.
That's some looking at life there, isn't it?
Yeah, I get all these little gems popped up, people tell me these things, and then I'm like, oh, cool.
What will motivate your own life?
What motivates my own life?
Yeah.
At the moment, what motivates my own life is to bring a sense of purpose to myself and to the world, and to show people underneath all of the negativity and the silliness and sad stories that it's actually very easy to enjoy yourself.
Oh, without alcohol, without anything.
Yeah.
It actually can be done. Like,
yeah.
But people just think, well, I suppose it's just all their mentality as well, like drink.
But it's not people's fault either.
Yeah.
If you don't know better, how are you supposed to do better?
That's true.
If no one ever asked you what 2 and 2 was, how are you supposed to know the answer is 4?
True that.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I'd never blame anybody for falling into...
I didn't think I was coming into this big... But yeah.
This is good.
I get you.
I love where this is after going. Like.
This is coming from...
Yeah, man.
It's all good.
I love this.
We're going to be here for days.
Yeah, this interview is going to be about 3 hours long. It's great.
Because coming where I'm from the radio and the whole that, so we're blending well, you see, with the personalities, and we're bubbly people. We're two of the finest.
So we're the finest. We're the solid finest. But tell us about the radio. What do you enjoy about that?
Well, I enjoy the music, the vibe with it.
Yeah.
Right, because it's all on air, like, so, like, when you go on air, you put on the headphones, you're hearing yourself out through the microphone, you're like, yeah, and then you all you have is like a fader. But the credit I take for it is that I've done it all on my own.
Yeah.
Like, I started off, funny enough, back in, I started off, say, in 2011, right? And where I started off, it was through my buddy. He got me a show, like, but I don't know. I never thought I would be into the whole presenting. Like, as a young fella, I suppose I didn't. Like, I never thought I'd be on stage as a DJ, right? But then I thought back, right? Listen to this, and there was a house party up my own house now, many months back, right? Many years back even, and do you know, a 3 CD disc changer, right? I put like normal radio, right, but it was 3 CD discs, right? So I was thinking back, and it was like I was controlling all them discs, but there was no mixers, no nothing. So I just used it off a thing. So, and then what I found as well, when I listened to a lot of pirate radio, I used to turn up and down the radio and just talk and think I could do the same as anyone else.
So you were practicing it when you were younger? Like.
Yeah, so yeah. I used to turn on a song, and then I used to listen back to myself as well, record myself and see what I did sound like. So it was cool enough. But I don't know how it actually ever came about. No, as a young fella, if you said to me, what did you want to be?
Yeah.
Well, I think it just all fell into place. Like,
I think, right, that fell into place because when you were younger and you were doing that, you were visualising it and you were making it so. Because visualisation is a key part of it, why things happen in your life.
Yeah.
Because when I was younger, I didn't know I was going to be a singer or a performer or a presenter.
We didn't expect it.
No, we didn't expect it. But I spent my childhood in front of the mirror.
Did you?
Yeah, I can't say it
with the brush, the hairbrush, and all
in
that.
front of the mirror with the hairbrush, singing
Happy Days.
Singing, everybody, yeah, rock your body, yeah.
Beat boys, come on. We're as mad as a box of frogs.
Oh my God, we're back again.
No.
Brothers, sisters, everybody sing. But
you should have went in for the hook.
I know, yeah, sure.
It's all good.
But what I was doing back then, unknown to myself, was visualizing myself in front of an audience. And because I did it consistently, whenever my parents used to go out on a Saturday night, I did it every Saturday night. I couldn't wait for Saturday nights because that's what I was doing.
Were you shy? Were you kind of like...
At the beginning, I was a little shy because I'd only do it when I was on my own.
Yeah.
I remember my parents walked in when I was doing it once and I was mortified.
Oh,
I was mortified. It's like, oh, you caught me.
It's like getting caught doing something.
It's just as bad, yeah.
Whoops.
Give me 2 minutes.
Brushing my hair there.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I was just brushing my beard. You don't have a beard. You're only 12. Oh yeah, I forgot.
And like at that time, then were you building confidence as well at that time, or did the confidence just your personality?
The confidence was a journey, man.
Yeah.
It was a journey. It was a big journey. Because obviously I grew up getting picked on and being told I was this. Like,
that's the thing. That's the mentality with people in where we're living anyway. That's their mentality. They like to see you do well.
Yeah.
They don't like to see you do better than them.
Do you know why that is? Because you're reflecting back to them the things that they're not doing.
Yeah. I think nobody should ever look at the outlook of someone else and how they're getting on. I think you should boost them. You should say, here, fair play.
You're dead
that's
right, man. Yeah, 100%.
But the mentality around where we're living, like...
The only way you can achieve that is if you look at yourself, right? And you look within and you work with yourself and you figure yourself out. And you say to yourself, why do I look at someone successful and hate them? And the only answer is because you don't feel successful.
Yeah.
Have you ever met a happy person who feels the need to put someone down?
I don't think I have really, no.
So there lies the answer.
Yeah.
Unhappiness breeds unhappiness.
Yeah.
If you walk in shit, it sticks to you as well.
Yeah.
So if you're a happy person hanging around with unhappy people, it's going to stick.
That's going to be an unhappy environment, like.
Yeah. Now maybe you're meant to be the light that shines. You're meant to be the happiness, to spread the happiness to the sad people.
But do you know what boosts me? The negative look at that. Somebody says, "Oh, you're not going to do well." They put you down. I say, "Well, boom, I'm going to do better."
Good. Yeah.
That's the attitude.
I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
I respond to positivity better than I would respond to negative.
So that would feed your.
Yeah. Encouragement seems to feed me more.
Yeah.
Which I find very interesting.
Well, how do you block out all the negativity then in people? Like if somebody said to you, like say for my instance, "Oh, you're a shitty DJ, you're brutal, you're a gammy performer, who's that fella on the microphone?" How do you outbeat that then? Like,
I've had a few circumstances.
Did you ever feel to yourself as a worth it? Or like if it was me and I looked at it in that sense and said, "Is it worth it?" I'd look at the positive people and I'd go for there looking at like.
Well, the last negative interaction.
It's two different things, like,
no,
you know.
You're right, like, but the last negative interaction I had was, well, not the last one, but one of them that sticks out was there was a woman who came up to me at the end of a gig and she said, "Do you know what you are?" I was like, "What?" "A rider." And I thought it was a positive thing.
Yeah.
Because I was expecting the positive.
Yeah.
Because the show was good fun, like.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, thank you, love. I appreciate it."
Yeah. Cheers.
And then she looked at me and goes, "Do you know what that means?" I was like, "No. That means you're a fool." And I was like, "All right." I wasn't expecting you to say that. No, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Okay, I better say something back to her."
Yeah.
So my instinctive reaction was, "Listen, love, when you brush your teeth, come back and we can have this conversation." And then, but then she goes, "I can't believe you just said that to me." I goes, "Yeah, but love, you started off like." I was pretty much only trying to be funny with the situation here. I didn't mean to insult you.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to insult you or not.
But see, the worst thing about it, being any kind of performer or having a talent, you have to be like, even though you're the main act of the night, you can't be any way negative.
No.
Whatever goes on in your own life, you have to keep it off the whole stage.
Yeah, you're dead right. It's a spiritual practice, isn't it? It's like a yoga. You need to practice your reflex to negative.
I've never thought I've ever done yoga, like, but yeah, if you want to put it down to that, yeah.
Well, a yoga is essentially
a spiritual practice. I like that one.
That's what it is. It's a yoga, and that's what yoga is. It's a spiritual practice.
Yeah.
The same with reaction and reacting to negative things. But I assessed the situation in my mind at the time when she said it to me, and I said, "Look, do you know what this is now? What she's looking at is this guy full of love and fun and good energy and things to say.
She's not liking it.
Coming into her hometown, which she doesn't like. She doesn't like her hometown first. She doesn't. First, she doesn't like herself, and second, she doesn't like her hometown. Then she doesn't like her life circumstances. So I come in representing happiness, and I'm trying to spread it. Yeah. And she's rejecting it because what she's thinking is he's happy and I'm not happy. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I want to tear him down and bring him to my level because then I feel happy. So once I was able to assess that, my reaction to her wasn't angry. It was more of, "Oh, it's all right, love."
Yeah.
So that didn't hurt me because I understood where she was coming from.
Yeah.
You know, I like to apply that to all of the things that occur. I mean, take the positive, brilliant, receive it, drink it in, but the negative.
But there's so much of it.
But the negative only happens because you're supposed to learn something. If you take that approach, why? So
maybe I suppose if you're supposed to take two ways in it, I suppose that's your true learning. That's the process of the two.
Yeah.
So you take in the positive,
and you learn from that.
And then the negative that comes, you learn from that as well. Yeah.
Exactly. I feel like the main aim is to learn how to be calm and joyous.
Yeah.
For as long as you possibly can. And the negative appears. But you know what? Since I started dealing with things like that, like being more honest and understanding, it occurs a lot less.
Yeah.
I don't see it happening anymore.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I think people find it weird to be kind and honest, you know, and.
Because if you're not used to it, of course you will.
Yeah, I suppose.
If you're used to.
It's where you're brought up as well. Like, if you're brought up in an area where it's all, "No, I'm a sham."
Yeah.
Then you're gonna be a sham, like.
I understand that. It's going to be hard to be. I find like sometimes when I'm around shams, I've always practiced being my 100% self, no matter
Have you
how
ever felt
awkward.
nervous? Have you ever said, "Oh, that fella's dodgy there. He mightn't like what I do"?
I did one gig in the north side once.
I've done that. That's where north side. Holla to the homies. But yeah, that's where I do a lot of my work now as well.
No, I love the north side because I do a lot of work up there. Like,
and I tell you, there's some people to party.
and do you know what I love as well? There's a sense of community there as well.
Yeah,
it's a very strong sense of community.
Yeah,
like.
because it's kind of like. It's kind of a bit of a struggle that they've all been through. So when they get out, they all come together. It's kind of a
it's
a nice vibe with
very
them, like,
family orientated.
Yeah,
even at the family days.
Even like if they're friends, they're all brothers and cousins. Then it's kind of all Yeah,
but I would understand what I'm dealing with. Like in this gig in particular, right? The minute I walked in, there was a fiend who came over and said, "Yeah, mate, are you some sort of gay?" And I was a little scared because he looked scary, you know, to be fair, like.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do I react to this?
Yeah, what am I going to say to this fella?
Oh yeah? We start again? Yeah. We're good?
Good.
So I was genuinely afraid.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to respond, so I just didn't respond and I just kept walking. And then I went back
Well,
out.
that's what they say is the best thing to do is the best man walks away, like, you know.
But I had to perform in front of him, so I had to figure out how to get through to him first, like.
And you're there and you're just coming on, you've everything set up and you're like that. Because it's all about reading crowds as well, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I think I could read a person better than what a normal person would. Well, not even somebody that's...
Well, you're in a position where you have to.
Yeah.
I'm the same. It's your job.
But I think it comes into life as well, like.
Of course it does. Yeah. It
So
makes the life a lot easier too.
Yeah, it does actually. Because you kind of know when there's somebody coming towards you, you can kind of say, alright, like you have them sussed before they come.
What you're doing is, right, you're giving a service yourself to people to enjoy themselves. But what you're doing underneath that is a lot of spiritual work as well.
Yeah.
And for yourself too.
That people don't know about.
Yeah. You wouldn't be aware of it, but what's really happening is you're bringing people together. And you are you could say, the bringer of people together.
Yeah.
You know, if this was Game of Thrones, you'd be called bringer of people together.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah, but no, it's cool, like, and
but through your own self then, because you're the bringer of people together, you need to figure out how to bring people together. So that work is where you're going to learn a lot of your lessons about yourself and society and people and philosophy and understandings. That's where I get mine from, like, just from being in front of the audience, trying to figure out how to pull the best. Yeah. But in that gig in particular, I went back in again, and your man comes over and slapped me on the arse, right? With
So what was the question he asked you?
Are you gay, mate?
It was he?
Now, it was really strange because it was a feeling of, I want to box the head off you.
Yeah.
I thought,
oh, you can't. Like,
does he? No, that's what I felt he wanted to do to me. He was like,
oh, yeah.
I was like, he either wants to box the head off me or fuck me really hard. None of them are good outcomes.
No.
None of them are good outcomes.
I wouldn't go for any option there. Opt out.
But another funny thing is, right, we had to set up the speakers, and there was a table in front of where we had to set up one of the speakers, right? So I went over and asked them if they could move.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna move to the few by here.
Exactly.
This chair is warm enough here, like.
Your man goes, fuck off, mate. And then I went over to my manager, goes, I asked that guy if he'd move and he told me to fuck off.
Do you want to go over to him, kind of a thing?
No, my manager goes, we'll only set up one speaker, so.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out, how do I get through to this crowd? Because I want them to know that they're sound and I'm sound. I'm not a threat. Yeah. There's no threat here. Like, I just want to enjoy you. Like, so don't be coming at me with like you want to kill me or whatever. Yeah. I know you're trying to suss me out. That's fair enough. Yeah. But I needed to show them that I was alright. But to be honest, like a fella with a beard coming on, there's well, I had a mohawk as well. Like, see, if you'd have not in a trim, you'd blend them well. That's why we get away with it. But that's it. I understand it. Like, I just represent the difference that they're used to look at. That's the downfall about anything, really, is the negative side of it. Like, well, all that is. But you know what I take in? Remember what I was telling you a little earlier, like the way I take it in, like if somebody gives you that not like negative saying, oh got me, you played a shitty song on the radio. But you know, at a gig, if I got that the same way you did,
I say come back better again, like, you know.
Yeah.
Give them what they don't expect.
Yeah.
Have that fella, when you're going into the door and he's saying, oh, this fella held the speakers, he can barely lift it. Like, you know what I mean? And then have them at the end of the dance, oh, you're so nice.
Yeah, I love that.
You know what I mean?
That's how the gig turned out, man.
Yeah, that's how it went.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, there's nothing wrong with that fella. I know he's a beer bag, but he's alright.
He's grand, boy. He looks a bit strange, but he's actually alright. Like, you know what I mean? He was sound.
We don't have these hats around the north side. Like, we, you know, the 360 degrees ones.
But I appreciate his hat as well, though, because, you know, he is sound. You know what I mean?
And
it's
it looks comfortable.
Yeah, boy. Well. I mean, it does suit you, like, do you know what I mean? It's like, alright, you know, so, man, it's fine.
Oh, stop.
It was funny because I was thinking, how do I get through, like, and if this is showing me a lesson, what's the lesson? And I guess I was in a room full of alpha angry males. I was like, okay, I need to be the alpha. I need to figure out how to do that. So I found the most attractive girl in the room, started dancing with her, got her attention.
What are you doing?
But by doing that, I'm conquering the other alpha males. I'm letting them know that I'm alright, like, you know.
Yeah.
I like this chick, and now she's giving it back to me, and they're like, oh, he's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
And then I got her dancing and her friends dancing, and once they seen then that the girls were comfortable with me, then they were comfortable. Because every man wants a woman, and every man likes a man who is good with women.
That's some strategy right there, though.
But that's what I had to apply. You know, I mean, I don't like to play games, but sometimes a game is necessary to have.
Sometimes you have to play all sorts of games, like just to get two people, like, and
yeah, exactly,
different kind of things, like.
Yeah.
But that's all in the spiritual thing that nobody knows about, then, like.
But they do know essentially. They just don't acknowledge it.
Yeah. Or they don't look at it, I'd say, 100%, looking at it kind of 50% maybe. And then, like, when they get to 100%, they're like, ah, he's alright.
Yeah, exactly. Because at the end of the night, we're all friends.
Yeah.
And they're asking us to come back again. You know?
Back to the gaff party.
Yeah. We partying on, babe. Mum, we go fags on, babe.
We go fags on. We've loads of Dutch call, kid.
I did go through a phase of tucking my socks into my pants, though.
Did you?
Yeah, I liked that look.
Yeah?
Yeah. I had my jeans that tucked my socks into my pants. And I'd only do
Stop.
it. I enjoyed it. I actually liked it. Yeah, it was cool. Where did that ever come from, though?
I don't know, to be honest with you. Can you tell?
Anybody know? Do you know where that came from?
Kind of, I don't know. It's the same with the knot and the trim, the whole.
How did that even come about existing? Like, why is that a thing?
Army man.
Yeah?
We all came through this struggle, and this is it's just appearance, really. That's all it is.
But why is that the appearance? That's the funny thing. I mean, that's the question.
Yeah.
Actually, you can even apply it anywhere. Why does a certain look appear in a certain
Because
place?
I think I'd say, right, when you're going through this life and struggle in, say, an area that's a whole different, right, they're all going through the one struggle. So they all want to be like each other. They're all on that boat, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, like, that's going back to the outlook of other people, saying they're better. So that's where it probably comes about, I'd say. So they're saying, oh, that fella got a cool haircut there, I'm going to be like him.
Yeah, boy. I love that, boy.
That's a decent pair of neck runners.
That's a decent fade, you got, boy. You know what I mean?
No, I know, like, looking on.
Decent.
But that's exactly what it is. You see a fella wearing nice runners, want to be him. You know? That's the worst thing to do in life. See, as I matured, like, I was that type of fella, to be honest, right? When I was a young fella, about 15, 16, I started looking up to all these older fellas, like, they could be doing anything at all, no, making money, driving big cars, blah, blah. You're just like, I want to be him, like. Do you know what I mean?
There's someone at the door, I don't know who it is, ringing the doorbell, interrupting the interview. One doorbell. I guess I'll go down and get it. Yeah. Will we say good luck?
Will we?
Yeah.
Say good luck. We can always do a part two.
We can just talk about when they can find the video and stuff.
Oh yeah. So, it's been a pleasure.
It has been.
This has been a very enjoyable experience for myself.
That's the job.
Yeah,
hopefully it brings better.
It's really good, man. We went deep. I didn't expect to go deep. I mean, this is class.
Got a lot off the chest.
Same as myself, actually. So just tell the people where they can tune in.
Well, Klub FM 87.5, it's around Cork City and Cork County. I should be back in that in a few weeks. Private parties, James Max Shane on Facebook, Instagram, DJ Smudge. That's about it, really. What more? It's all word of mouth. It's all word of mouth. And social media is a great thing. So, try stay off it though.
And tell us, what time does your show usually go on?
I kind of promote it on Facebook a lot, so like I like to do a kind of a throwback Thursday show, 4 to 6.
What tunes
daytime. Oh, throwbacks. We go back. See, when I'm doing a show, right, I bring people on a journey with me, like it's DJ Smudge experience. But like when you're doing a radio show, you kind of have to picture where the people are and kind of bring them in with you.
Yeah.
That kind of, this could go on for days, this conversation. But yeah, you picture where the people are, you picture your own audience. So that's another good thing about radio. You're going on this microphone, right? You can hear yourself, but then your picture, it's like building your own audience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not actually going into a party and seeing the audience, like, so it's kind of mad in that sense.
You're doing it from your chair and in your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but that's good.
That's class.
Yeah.
Well, decent out DJ Smudge, kid. He's a decent fiend. Yeah,
Keep
babe.
it Labtv as well. Oh yeah, big ups to Bubba as well. He's doing a serious work here.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Keep it up.
Any message?
Any message to the people? Stay positive and keep it lit, I suppose, isn't it?
Do keep it lit. Unless you're the kind of person that smokes rollies and the rollie keeps on going out every time you're trying to smoke it, like, you know. It's an awful dose. It's an awful dose.
We got visitors.
So we're going to say good luck and thank you very much.
Smudge out.
Smudge is decent.
Keep it real.